Alright guys, so I did my showcase a while back when Brendan and Sceptile got their grid, but I did it with Bullet Seed, and I didn't really do a proper showcase with Leaf Storm, so I thought I'd do it with Leaf Storm now, because lately I've been using them a lot more in co-op now, just because I started to get bored of using Zekrom, and then I got bored of using Red and Charizard, and then same with Zacian and Gloria. So I'm just sort of experimenting with different sync pairs in co-op and just seeing like who's really good in certain situations. And then I came across Sceptile, and I changed his grid again to Leaf Storm, to prioritize Leaf Storm. And oh my god, why didn't I do this a while back? Oh, this is way better than Bullet Seed. I mean, don't get me wrong, Bullet Seed, like the Bullet Seed build with Sceptile is definitely a lot of fun. But it can definitely get very annoying when you only get like 2 hits with Bullet Seed. And then sometimes you get 5, and then most of the time you get like 2 or 3. It's just not consistent enough to my liking. So that's why I just sort of switched over to Leaf Storm, which is very good. And then I changed up his lucky skill finally. So those of you in the comments that were telling me like, hey, do Dauntless. Well, there we go. We finally we finally got it. But yeah, this is a new grid that I did with Sceptile. Obviously Leaf Storm power-ups, like a bunch of them, and then we got Leaf Storm accuracy, and then we got Speeding Sun 3, Charging Sun 5, and then Ramming Speed. Obviously, like in this video, like we're not really going to be seeing Ramming Speed power. I mean, okay, we actually can. And then we got Leaf Storm Move Gauge Refresh, so he's good. He's definitely very fast in the sun and everything too, and then with the multipliers and the sun, like this guy can definitely hit very hard. Now I would do some battles in single player, but the thing is, I can't. I got my stamina is all completed. Like I a lot of the times I refill my stamina and I can't even refill anymore because yeah, I've already used my 10 refills. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But this is the team that I'm gonna be running in co-op. Because Rapidash, like of course he sets up the sun, so like Sceptile and the sun gonna be insane. And then we actually got Norton here, or Thornton, and then he's actually really good. The AI is actually pretty smart with this guy for once. With telekinesis, it makes Sceptile able to land his Leaf Storm guaranteed, because like when he does telekinesis, they're not able to dodge, so we're able to land our moves guaranteed, which is actually really good. Okay, like when we look at the description, makes the target unable to evade moves. So I think that means like it is basically a guaranteed hit. So yeah, like I mean every time he uses telekinesis, like Sceptile never misses, but then the times that telekinesis isn't on the target, we do miss a couple times, even at 95% accuracy. But with telekinesis on there, like we just never seem to miss. So that's why I have this guy here. Like the main purpose originally was because he was pretty slow and he only has a 2 gauge move, and I don't really like getting the unity attack off because it does make the battle a little bit slower, and I'm trying to get these battles done as fast as possible because I want to just get up the gears and everything. So but yeah, so no, let's just go into the battle, see how he performs with Leaf Storm. And then we'll actually increase his speed with Swanna, and then we'll see how much damage he does in comparison, because he does get the damage boost from the sun, and then he gets the damage boost from speed as well. So we'll see without speed, and then we'll see with speed as well. And I do really like this guy because like he's so self-sufficient. Like he increases his special attack by 6 right away, and then he increases his critical hit all the way to the max as well, which is very good. Like look at that, almost 5,000 damage, not even 6 stars. Like he's 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 20. Like this guy is so good, and then not super effective. He's doing like 2,500 damage. Like he's so good. Like look at that, 2,300, and then not in the sun, this guy is probably going to be doing like 1,500 damage. But then super effective, not in the sun, like he'll be doing like 2,500. So like look at that, like he's so good. He's so good. So we'll do our sync move because the sun is going to be active right now too, which is going to be good. So 5,100 damage, and then we'll go. Oh no, the unity attack! Damn it, the unity attack! Like this is why. Sometimes I hate the unity attack because of this. Like I wanted to see the final damage that Sceptile can do before the match ended, but yeah, sometimes that's gonna happen. But yeah. The damage that you're seeing here is at 5 stars, and of course if we had him at 20 out of 20 at 6 stars, this guy would be doing much more damage. Because like we could look at his stats right now again, and I forgot, no, I showed his lucky skill. Yeah, okay, I'll show his passives as well. So he has haste, so his speed cannot be lowered, and then he has lit, so he cannot get paralyzed. And then for this theme skill, none of these are active in co-op anyway, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, like Sceptile is very good, and then his special attack, like 399, like, oh, that annoys me so much. It couldn't have been one more point. Like seeing it one away from 400 just gets on my nerves with the OCD, but yeah. But we'll do one more fight. We'll see how he performs without the speed increases, because once he gets the speed, that's going to be another multiplier on top of what he already has, so he's going to be hitting much harder when he gets his speed maxed as well. If he, like, okay, he does increase his speed on his grid, but the build that I have on him right now, it's just not possible, because then it would start to get more costly, and we just wouldn't have enough energy in order to get what we need with the speed. So we're just gonna have Swanna next battle and see what he can do. So on Onyx, we're doing on average like about 5,000 damage, so it's not bad. I'm saying not bad, like it's just mediocre, but no, it's good. It's good. And then on non-super effective Pokemon, like he's still doing like 2,000 damage, like 2,000. Okay, we're in the sun now, but you guys get the point. This guy is super good, and Dauntless on Sceptile is definitely what you want to do, because with him lowering his special attack on Leaf Storm, with Dauntless you're not gonna have to worry about lowering your special attack. But yeah, Leaf Storm on the side Pokemon in the sun, 5,000 damage again. So yeah, very good. He definitely can hit very hard. He is 5 out of 5 in the grid. So obviously he's going to be getting like the max damage potential at 5 stars, unless you get him to 20 out of 20. So I guess the absolute max damage that you can do, or potentially get him at 5 stars, is 19 out of 20, or you can keep it at 20 out of 20. But I think you're sort of forced to get to 6 stars if that's the case. But at 5 stars, I guess 19 out of 20 or 20 out of 20. Because I think you have the option to go to 6 stars if you want to, unless you want to stay at 5 stars. I don't know. I've never really took notice of that. But yeah. But let's actually bring in Swan now and see the damage that this guy can do at like when he has his speed completely maxed out. Because then that's going to be a multiplier on top of what he has. So he is very good. They did not shaft this guy at all when it comes to his grid, and I'm very happy with that. I was sort of expecting him to Mega Evolve, but that can still happen maybe in the future. You don't know what's gonna happen with this. Honestly, like Dina can be unpredictable at times, so like they can just throw this guy a Mega Evolution, and like if he were to get a Mega Evolution, he's gonna be insane. Like he will literally be insane. His special attack stat is gonna be very high. And the Leaf Storm power is just going to be so much stronger. Like it's going to be insane. So let's try to get one more speed increase, just so we can get our damage up. Take flight, perfect, +6. So we were doing average 5,000 damage on Onyx, and now 5,700. This guy is nuts. So when we have our speed increase to the max, like this guy, 7,000 damage with this guy is definitely crazy. Yeah. I'm so happy I changed his grid to prioritize Leaf Storm. This is insane. Like the amount of damage we're doing is crazy when we're super effective. Like when we're in the sun, not super effective, we're doing like 3,000 damage. Like it's insane. Like this guy is so good. I don't know why I had his Bullet Seed build for the longest time, but yeah. I'm not going back. Like look at that damage. It's so good. It is so good. And then on the side Pokemon, again, like 6,000 damage in the sun, max speed. Like it's so good. He's so good. And I'm so happy I changed his grid. Now, if I do plan on getting the 6 stars, because like Sceptile is one of my favorite grass Pokemon. But like when you get him the 6 stars, of course, like the damage is just gonna be so much stronger. And like he's so self-sufficient too in terms of offensive power. Like he gets +6 special attack, +6 physical attack, and then he increases his crits to the max as well, so like you don't have to worry about him offensively. If you want to get those extra damage numbers up with the multipliers from the Sun and then the speed with Swanna, then you just need to add in support, and that's still totally fine, because this can be an optimal build setup, because you have Swanna as support, you could heal up. And then he can potentially heal up in the Sun as well if you want to get that tile in the grid, but you don't have to get that, because if you have a healer on the team like Swanna, you should be fine. And then with Rapidash boosting him, like this is a realistic team that you could run in any kind of fight, basically, because Swanna is physically, defensively fine. And then you got Potion, and if you get super lucky with Potion, MP Refresher, like you're literally fine, and you don't have to worry about that at all. So like Sceptile and this team, like they are very good. Sceptile, like they did him right with this grid, and I know the showcase is super late. I should have done both showcases with Bullet Seed and Leaf Storm, but yeah, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna keep Bullet Seed. I like it the way it is right now, but big mistake. I'm glad I changed it, and I'm not going back to Bullet Seed. If Bullet Seed was more consistent, like if it was able to hit guaranteed 5 times like Guzma on his grid, then I probably would have kept this, maybe, because his special attack stat isn't that far off from his physical attack stat, so like Bullet Seed can do good damage, but it's not going to be as powerful as Leaf Storm, of course. But Bullet Seed is definitely a fun build too if you want to go for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Like, do you think it is possible for this guy to get a Mega Evolution in the future? Me personally, I think it is still possible, but it is a slim chance. But he does have a Mega Evolution in the main series games, and I would really like to see this guy Mega Evolve. And if he does, like this guy, he's gonna be crazy. He's definitely gonna be crazy, because that speed stat is pretty nutty too. So like this guy is gonna be crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, if he were to be at 6 stars, he would hit much harder. But yeah, this is him at level 130, 5 out of 5 on the grid, 1 out of 20. And again, let me know what you guys think of him. Let me know if you guys think that he could potentially have a Mega in the future. That'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys later.